Alright, hey guys, another multi-game webcam video. But as you'll notice, if you've watched any of my other videos, the background's changed. That's because instead of using the webcam on my desktop, I'm using webcam on my laptop. I just recently got it, and I might feature it in a different video, but it won't be that detailed. Anyway, the point of this video is to do a review on the movie The Last Airbender. I know it's been a couple years since it's out, but I didn't see it until recently, and let me tell you, I just did not like it. That movie was terrible. And the show it was based on, Avatar The Last Airbender, that was a great show, and M. Night Shyamalan just totally ruined it. Now, I don't want to try and spoil. If you haven't watched the series, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But if you have watched the series, then you would know what I'm talking about. The first thing that M. Night did totally wrong was the way the firebending, where firebenders could only bend fire if there was a source of fire near them. That is the way they had to firebend in the movie. However, if you watch the show, they can firebend at any time. Using nothing. They can just shoot fire out of their hands or feet, wherever they wanted to shoot fire out of. So, one thing he totally messed up. Second thing is that in the movie, all the main characters from the Fire Nation were of a different race, which really was just a terrible idea, because in the show, all the main characters of the Fire Nation were white. In the movie, they were Indian, and I'm not like Native American. I mean like Indians. And which is just messed up. And second of all, Zuko, which was one of the main people, he didn't even have the right hairstyle for his character, and you couldn't even tell the scar where his scar was supposed to be, because he has a scar now. And they also mispronounced couple of the names of the main characters. Instead of Aang, it was Ong, and instead of Sokka, it was Sokka, and instead of Iroh, it was Iroh. Those are just three of the names that he messed up. And then how they had to do many flips and other weird kung fu moves in order to just do one simple move. In the movie, they didn't have to do it all in the show, which, you could get it right more often than you got it wrong there, Shyamalan. You just messed up on like everything. Okay, and you got rid of one of the main animals, Momo. There was no mention of him or show of him at all, and he was one of the main characters in the show. He was shown in. He was even specifically he had almost his own entire episode once. So you got rid of a pretty main character right there, which just stupid. So, and I'm not the only one who thinks of this either, because I've watched other reviews of this movie. Everybody hated it. I really hope he doesn't produce a second movie, because I might watch it, but I'm not going to pay for it. That's for certain. Because he just totally ruined the movie. And he says he was a fan of the show. If he was a fan of the show, then he wouldn't have messed up on so many of the main details. I even watched a video where he was talking about, he has this European sensibility about his movies, and Americans just don't get it. People from Europe were commenting on the video, saying, your movies don't have any European sensibility to them. They don't reflect anything from European movies, anything. So his movies just suck terribly. I haven't watched any of his others, but if he's messed up on them as badly as he has on this one, then it's just none of his movies are worth watching. So, but anyway, if you want to watch the Avatar: The Last Airbender show, I will try to remember to include a link to the website down below, or you could just always watch it on Netflix. That's where I caught up on it, because that was one of my favorite shows growing up. But yeah, so watch it on Netflix or go to the link down below, which I'll try to remember to do. So this has been one more video from me. Bye.